Ball hit me.
Yes, he got it in the basket. That's what he's claiming.
And there's Norm checking out. They're giving him the ball. Looks like he's going to have to take another attempt.
Norm is still staying over by the table.
35 and now a final 37. And previous attempts for Spud Webb on his final try. Double clutch two-hander.
He just got some advice from Calvin Murphy before he did that one.
And the fans holding up their tens. The local favorite, Spud Webb. And this floor, John, is a new floor just for this weekend, and the fellow who put it down was telling me that it has a lot of spring in it, and Spud Webb showing you that indeed it does have spring, but he has got springs in his legs. Let's take another look at that move. There's the two-hand plant, two-footed plant, the double. Spud Webb getting ready for his first dunk here in the second round.
Oh, my goodness.
John, this young man, it's working. I never had that problem.
You were two-handed stuff, weren't you?
No, I never had that problem, John, believe me.
Spud has a flair for the dramatic, as you can see. He measures the floor, and you know his confidence is really building now, and he feels he can take time.
A few murmurs here. He has two more opportunities. Yes. It seemed to me, John, that he wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do that time. Of course, not being able to palm the ball is a big disadvantage.
He's in good shape, though, now, Rick. I think he can do something sort of conservative, and that appears what he's going to do.
Very conservative.
It's conservative, but it still wins people, and probably the judges, because you're just reminded over and over again that the guy is 5'7".
When you look and you see the bottom of his feet and how far they are off the ground, it is impressive.
Now, I wonder, as this thing moves along, if he will show fatigue.
Well, let's watch again. Spud Webb on a rather conservative dunk, but look how far out he took off. That's the one element that should be taken into consideration in the scoring. He still gets 42 points.
Well, he's going to blow away the argument that a lot of people have when they say they're too small to play basketball, isn't he?
And here's our defending champion.
I wonder who the culprit is. Staubach?
I don't know. Bill Russell.
See, what Spud has done, he did his creative stuff in that first round and the earlier part of the second round. Now he seems to be running out of creativity.
Well, when you can't palm the ball and you don't have big hands, it really limits.
That's right. Everything's two-handed.
See what Spud comes up with. He goes back to the double clutch move.
That gets him. Boy, the crowd loves him. He's a hometown guy here in Dallas.
And a look at that dunk from our Midgie cam.
All right. His features became much clearer, I noticed, as he got up higher.
It was tougher breathing, though.
Just to show you how high he gets up.
Spud Webb, and that should certainly move him into the... This is it. The moment everyone's been waiting for, to select the champion of the slam dunk this year, the Gatorade Slam Dunk, Spud Webb. Now what do you think of his chances?
Well, I think they've improved greatly. Now, 2 dunks on the final round instead of 3.
Without being able to palm the ball.
Out of sight. Out of sight.
The partisan crowd holding up their scores of 10. Let's see what the judges come up with. There's a good look at the Spud man, and they give him a 50. Now Dominique is going to have to reach into his bag of tricks, I think, John.
He knows what a 50 takes.
Here's Spud again. 360.
Now the man can't palm it, but he did a one-handed 50.
If he does not come through, and should he lose, he will remember that miss for the rest of his life, I guarantee you. That would have put tremendous pressure on Dominique Wilkins. Let's see what Spud puts up with
really
this time.
exciting, isn't it? This is great.
Woo! And Spud Webb comes through in the clutch to put the pressure on Dominique.
This is so great. I mean, here's a couple of teammates. They live together for 7-8 months a year, and now they're going at each other. Great feeling.
And another 50 for Spud Webb.
Now the pressure's on the judges.
Dominique Wilkins.
He won the '86 Slam Dunk Championship in his hometown of Dallas.
Well, the key for Spud is getting that first one to go in. Now, I've seen him in other competitions, and when he didn't get the first
The option to replace a dunk. Now, the big thing with Spud, and I really feel this could be a big factor, he had knee surgery. Now, when you have knee surgery, I think you lose a little something, Steve. I know I did. I didn't have a lot to begin with, and I know I lost something.
So this will be the one that counts for Spud Webb.
See, again, he had to get one in, and I think he's more concerned about that. His first one was more difficult and certainly would have got him a pretty good score.
And that should not be higher than what the other two competitors had.
You'll see him come in, and I know what he's thinking. Like, two hands. You know, I'm going to get this one over the top and get myself a chance to advance.
So Spud Webb with another look here. See, it's just really a straight-in drive, just two hands straight in, nothing really spectacular. He just needed to get it in, otherwise he had no chance at all. But with 34, I still think that's going to kill him. It's perfect. And you can see how difficult it is to throw the ball in the air, have it land perfectly, and be able to finish off the dunk attempt.
And remember, there was only one attempt for a replacement dunk in the first round. Spud had to replace his miss. When he went, he does not get a replacement there. So Spud Webb can get a maximum of 5 on a missed dunk from the judges, but that'll virtually and almost certainly eliminate Spud Webb from the competition. So he gets 18 points.
Well, Rick, you were right.